Hey everyone, before we start, just want to let you in on a little secret. If you love the soul of life and want to share with other people and help me get the word out to as many people as possible, get more listeners, the best way to do that is to give it a thumbs up, a like on iTunes, or like the Soul of Life Facebook page. Share it anywhere you can on social media. That's Twitter, wherever place you're listening. If you can post a positive comment, that really makes a difference and gets the Soul of Life in front of more listeners. Thank you so much. You know, this has been a historical week in our country. I just got finished recording an episode for season 2 that will be coming out in a few weeks with Dr. Matthew Green, a political science professor. And we talked about whether pigs could fly, whether this country has what it takes to come together. And, you know, we concluded that it does. We do have what it takes to come together. We talk about the history of conspiracy theories and cancel culture, and, you know, it's not anything new that we're facing right now. We're all in this together. And I'm reminded of during the 1960s when John F. Kennedy said, you know, in 10 years, we're going to go to the moon. There was this collective focus that our country, at least, and I think the whole world took on by doing that mission and focusing on the things that we all have in common, our place in this universe. And I couldn't have been more thrilled to record an episode with Dr. John Mather, the head of the James Webb Space Telescope at NASA and a science director there at the Goddard Space Flight Center. And I'm going to give you a little preview of that in a second, but it was really amazing to, especially at a time like this, during a week like this, with the turmoil and the seeming chaos that's around us culturally, that we can, if we choose, look to the things that bring us together in our culture, including the sciences, the art of this space program. And so it's my great pleasure to share this little sneak peek of my interview with Dr. Mather. It was such a thrill to speak with him and such an honor. He's a Nobel Prize laureate. And I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that you can use this as a way to remember our place, to be humbled by our place, to be inspired by our place here. It's an amazing time in history that we live in, and we're lucky to be here. The James Webb is the largest and most powerful space telescope ever built.
If you were 1 square centimeter, the size of a bumblebee, hovering out there in deep space, about the distance of the moon away from Earth, we'd be able to see you. Something that's this powerful and gets such a sharp image is surely going to give us a surprise. We just don't know what it's going to be.
We talk about how captivated people were when the Hubble Space Telescope stunned the world with dazzlingly beautiful details of distant galaxies, how citizen astronomers so fell in love with this scientific instrument that it was able to get funding for repairs and exceeded its expected life. The James Webb is expected to bring us even more emotionally riveting images and discoveries about our place in the universe.
You can see through those beautiful glowing clouds of gas and dust that people love to look at and see inside. So we know stars are being born today inside those beautiful clouds, and astronomers say, I wish I could see in. The infrared capability lets you see in.
We talk about Dr. Mather's long and distinguished career at NASA, where he was during the Challenger accident, and what he calls the performance art of flying a machine 1 million miles from Earth, unfolding its origami sunshield, and getting it to work.
When you're standing out there at the rocket launch site, waiting for your project to go up into space, and you say, oh, well, you know, All of us have put our lives into this thing, and there it is sitting on top of hundreds of thousands of pounds of explosive material.
Coming soon on February 5th. Please take the time now to subscribe to The Soul of Life wherever you're listening. Give it a thumbs up or write a positive review. That's the best way to make sure you don't miss out on these amazing episodes planned for season 2.